All right, good morning, San Diego. How are you this Saturday morning? Listen up, Veterans Day is almost here. It's on Wednesday. And there's a lot you can do to give back this month and really all year round. Here to talk more about this is Ken Davenport and Albie Masland, both who believe that civilians can do something huge to help out our veterans here in our community. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming in. Just first off, tell us a little bit about who you are and why you're so passionate about helping out veterans.
Right. So I'm Ken Davenport. I'm CEO of a nonprofit called Mission Edge San Diego. I'm actually on the board also of a veteran service organization that Albie works for called the Travis Manion Foundation. And about 5 years ago, I left my company and was trying to find something to do and realized that I had a real passion for serving those who have served us. And so I started volunteering wherever I possibly could. Ended up at the Travis Manion Foundation and became a board member. And we're very involved in trying to help veterans in their transition from the military back to civilian life.
So important. Albie, talk to me about this foundation that you are a part of. Travis Manion, who is he?
So,
who was he?
First Lieutenant Travis Manion was a Marine, killed in action in 2007, and his family wanted to find a way to carry on his legacy, but also carry on the legacy of other soldiers who have served our country, and to also work with families of the fallen. So we're specifically working with veterans and families of the fallen, but we also have a youth leadership initiative called Character Does Matter that engages members of our military with the future leaders of tomorrow. And here in San Diego, I also run a transitional internship program that allows veterans to pursue their passions.
Isn't that interesting? And we were just showing some pictures of Lieutenant Travis. I was reading about him. This is what really strikes us as we learn who he was. After 2 hours of serving in Iraq, after 2 hours. After two tours, excuse me. He was killed in action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a remarkable, I mean, when you think about these men and women who are giving their lives for us to have the freedoms that we do,
Right.
it kind of, you want to step up.
Right.
You should step up to try to make a difference.
Right. Yeah, Travis was a real hero, and his parents wanted to remember him by helping other veterans and families of the fallen deal with their loss, and also provide opportunities for them to move forward in their lives once they left the military. Mm-hmm. San Diego is the area with the largest number of post 9/11 veterans in the country. There's been a lot of talk about transition. A lot of times there's we think, an artificial divide between the civilian world and the military world, because civilians and military tend to look at each other as so different. But the reality is that civilians are essential to successful transitions for the military getting back into civilian life.
Isn't that interesting? And we might not understand or realize that it is tough for our servicemen and women to transition into civilian life, which is why your program is so important.
Yeah,
it's one aspect of it.
You recognize that transition is difficult for anybody, but when it's coming from working in a military-like atmosphere to moving into the civilian sector, as Ken was sort of hinting, I think sometimes there's a confusion that it's going to be drastically different as far as the expectations you have in the civilian world.
Sure.
And what we're really trying to do is provide career education, provide professional and personal development and internship opportunities that allow them to sort of expose themselves to it, gain the confidence in the field they're looking to pursue, and sort of break down any of those misconceptions.
So how do people get involved? What can they do? I mean, Veterans Day is on Wednesday.
Yes.
But what can folks do just even on a daily basis?
I think it's all about effort. If you want to go out and serve those who serve, specifically here in San Diego, there are a lot of different opportunities, and it doesn't take much more than a Google search to figure out where an organization is and what an organization is doing. But here in San Diego, if you want to get involved this coming week, the Travis Manion Foundation, you should go to www.travismanion.org. We have a full list of all of our Service Week opportunities, and we'll be doing
areas where people can.
We'll be up in
involved.
Escondido on the 14th doing a city beautification project with around 30 to 40 veterans, active duty, families of the fallen. We have a food bank food bank drive with San Diego Food Bank on the 11th. And if anybody wants to get involved more with the foundation, they can contact me at albie@travismanion.org.
Thank you so much, you guys. We really
You're
appreciate it. Don't forget, get involved. Veterans Day is on Wednesday.
Thank you.
Thanks. We'll be right back. Much more right here on Good Morning San Diego. Stick around.